everybody, it's Nell here. How you guys doing today? So in today's video, we are going to see what the next 2 weeks have in store for you guys. So the next 2 week predictions. This is timeless video, so you can watch it whenever you feel called to watch it. But anyways, as you can see, we have 4 different piles. Pause the video if you have to. But on pile 1, we have this labradorite. It's not labradorite. What is this? Ooh, lepidolite. On pile 2, we have this opalite. On pile 3, we have this numite. I just realized they all end in "ite" except for the last one. And then on pile 4, we have this blue obsidian. So like I said, pause the video if you have to. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The timestamps are linked down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the lepidolite, then this is your reading. I always say this wrong. Is it lepidolite or lepidolite? Isn't that the thing that babies drink? Pedialyte? I don't know. Anyways, if you chose this crystal, this is your reading. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled your tarot cards, and then on camera, I will pull some oracle cards. So let's get into this. Let's see the next 2 week predictions for you guys in pile 1. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I do see a lot of consistency here with the Knight of Pentacles. I do think that you guys will be working steadily towards something. This could be in your own time, or this could be like an actual work environment. But yeah, I do see you guys slowly working towards something and getting some results with the Knight of Pentacles and having a good routine too over the next 2 weeks. I feel like you guys are working to get something with the Ace of Pentacles right here. So if you've been applying for jobs or applying for a position or pay raise or something like that, there is something that I feel like you guys have been working towards with the Ace of Pentacles. However, I do see that falling through, unfortunately, in the next 2 weeks. Sorry, I just gotta read what I see. I'm gonna be honest, but over the next 2 weeks, I do see that not coming to fruition in the way you thought it would. Not to say that you aren't gonna get the promotion or get the job or whatever it is, but there's something over here with the Emperor in reverse. Either there is somebody who's not pulling their weight, there's somebody in a position of power, whether it be at the job that you're applying for or whatever you're trying to get. There's somebody who's higher up in this company position or in this place with the Emperor right here who's supposed to be doing their specific job, who's supposed to be kind of setting some structure, stability, and rules here, who isn't doing their job because the Emperor is in reverse. So that tells me this person isn't doing what they're supposed to do and might even kind of be abusing their power in a way with this. So if you have been applying for jobs or looking for some financial opportunities or something like that, just know it's not necessarily you. I think you just have to keep moving towards it with the Knight of Pentacles here. There's just something else. There's somebody in a position of power, somebody who's higher up in either a company or in a financial aspect who's just not doing what they're supposed to do over here with the Emperor in reverse. This reminds me of somebody who saw a job posting and really wanted it and was like working towards that, who applied for it and it just like keeps getting denied, or they keep not hearing back and they don't get the job. It's not because of what you're doing necessarily. It's not because of what you're putting out there with the Knight of Pentacles. It's because this person, either like the job posting wasn't actually real, they're just like posting it for whatever reason, or this person isn't actually looking through the job resumes, the job applications that they get. It's like there's some missing part on this end. That's the problem. And obviously there's nothing you can really do about that. So yeah, I'm just letting you know that's what I see here. For those of you who aren't looking for jobs or financial opportunities, then this could definitely be with a person in your life, especially if this person is a father or father figure with the Emperor in reverse, just not helping you out to get what you want over here with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's some sort of opportunity that's kind of falling through the cracks because of this other person, this masculine figure over here. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's what I see over the next 2 weeks for you. So for those of you that this isn't about a job situation or a financial situation, this could definitely be about like house and home and just routines in that situation. And just not having another party here being kind of up to speed with what you're doing, not helping you set the rules, not helping you set the ground foundation. And for whatever reason, that causes this pentacle to kind of slip through the cracks. This opportunity kind of falls through the cracks because this other party over here isn't doing their part of the position or their part of the work. There could be a lot of frustration here too with the Knight of Swords, maybe even some harsh words being spoken between you and this other person. Yeah, there's just something going on here that's disrupting your work in the next 2 weeks, but keep in mind that this is only a 2 weeks look outreach. This is coming up for a reason, and the reason wasn't just to let you know, like, hey, you're not gonna get it, or hey, that's not gonna work out. That's not at all the goal here. I think what the goal here was for this to come out was for you guys to know that there is some other party here that isn't working with you. I think that over the next 2 weeks and after that, you guys just kind of have to keeping on with this routine, with this steady consistency here with the Knight of Pentacles, because eventually you will get to where you want. It's just something specifically over the next 2 weeks, some opportunity, something that you've been waiting for, even with the Ace of Pentacles, just might fall through the cracks. Let me get some clarifiers and see what this Ace of Pentacles is for a lot of you guys. Look, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, something you've taken direct, assertive action towards. 10 of Wands, a lot of work. Yeah, I just think for a lot of you guys, this is something either at work and or in career, or I could definitely see it around the household too, with the Emperor for sure. This could be with your partner who is, if you guys have kids, the father of your kids, or it could even be your father in some way, shape, or form who's supposed to do something. If not a father specifically, then some sort of person who had some authority or who was in a position of power who was supposed to do something for you guys in terms of house and home and routine and stuff like that. Let's clarify the Emperor. Look, double Emperor in reverse. What is this person doing? That is definitely an abuse of power. Yeah, it's just not fair to you. Whatever this person's doing isn't fair. It's not you guys. 5 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, the Sun. Yeah, this is basically saying it's not worth the argument, and it's not worth the battle here with this particular person, because this person's always going to abuse their power, abuse their position here. They're never going to, they're only going to kind of drain you when it comes to getting what you want with this Knight of Pentacles. So in whatever way, shape, or form that is resonating for you, then yeah, it's basically saying it's not worth the fight with this person. It's not worth the fight for this position. It's not worth the fight for this opportunity, because it's just like no structure, no stability over here. This is kind of chaotic energy. For some people, it might even be kind of domineering, tyrannical energy, especially with the Knight of Swords here. This could definitely be a little bit of a like cruel words being said, just not really nice things being said, people kind of going through for the throat here if this was like a job you were trying to get or something. It's just saying it's not a good environment to be in. With the 5 of Cups reverse here, I'm just seeing how it's like, I don't want to say like accept the losses, it's kind of like dodging a bullet is what I'm feeling here, because there's something better coming in for you guys. So just know that whatever opportunity is falling through in the next 2 weeks, it's because it's like, it's super cutthroat. People might even be like super mean and cruel in the position that you're looking for and the opportunity that you're looking for with the Ace of Pentacles. Just know that it's not you, it's outside forces. And just know that I know it's easier said than done, on the outside looking in, as the person who isn't actually applying for these jobs or looking for these opportunities. I know it's easier said than done, but just know that this wouldn't have been fun for you. This wouldn't have been good for you. And this might even have been like super detrimental for you, depending on, what you were going for here, because there's just something here that isn't very, I keep saying isn't very nice, but look at that, the Devil, toxic. The Knight of Swords is literally like cruelty sometimes, and that's what I'm getting, like brutal, like cutthroat. Like it's just not very toxic with the Devil here. So I'm just saying that in the next 2 weeks, you guys are dodging a bullet, basically, is what this is coming down to. Let's get into some oracle cards. I hope this resonated. If this didn't resonate at all, and then it probably is not your pile, to be honest. All right, let's get some final predictions for you guys in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, look at that. It says gift. This is a gift that oh, that is way too many. All right, let's drop this one. This is the gift. And this is literally a gift in disguise. Like, this is a blessing in disguise. I used to hate when people say that, but this is reading so clear. And when I was saying that, when I was trying to kind of like enunciate like how I felt about this, because I could feel the kind of vibes of this, but I wasn't sure how to really what words to say to articulate it. The Devil fell out. Like, that's all you need to know. This is toxic as shit. Whatever this was that you're hoping for to work out, especially in the material world, especially in house, home, finances, and things like that, like, just know that it's better off for you that it doesn't work out. Let's get one more card. Can we please have some predictions for pile 1 in the next 2 weeks? Look at that. All right, yep. It's exactly what it is. So we have on the back of the deck, we have Unseelie Queen, glamour, opulence, hubris. This person, this situation, whatever it is like super see you next Tuesday. Like, like this was very arrogant energy. This is very like tyrannical, domineering energy. This is my way or the highway type of energy. This is like, I'm not afraid to say really mean, shitty things to you. I'm not afraid to do mean, shitty things to you. Yeah, this was just really bad energy. Absolutely. This is somebody who's super, maybe even narcissistic with this card, 100%. I think that's exactly why this came up for you guys in the next 2 weeks. Just know that whatever this is, falling through the cracks is a blessing in disguise. And instead of being in this toxic energy, you guys are going to be in this energy instead. She who laughs, humor, perspective, mirth. I think you're going to have a different perspective on this after a while. After a while, you're going to see like, oh shit, like you're going to hear it from somebody else who worked at this job, or you're going to see it from somebody else who got this position. And you're going to be like, oh my God, they really did that? They really said that to you? This is really how it was in that environment? And you're going to realize how toxic this was and how much you're just so happy that you didn't get this opportunity. Whatever this was, you're going to be so happy. This was like a rental house situation or something too, or like looking for a place to be like house-wise too. This could totally be that. Like this could be like the landlords. Like I'm just telling you, this is toxic as fuck, and it's really good that you guys aren't getting it, because instead you're going to be in this beautiful energy of just happy, lucky, like it might not seem like that at first, but believe me, you guys just have to keep working towards this and you will get something better. So that's what I see for you guys the next 2 weeks. Hope that resonated. Let me know down below if you feel comfortable, because I love to hear like the real life stories of the things I'm reading. And yeah, let me know down below what this opportunity was, because I'm really curious. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile 2, so this is your reading if you chose the opalite crystal. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled some tarot cards for you guys. On camera, I'll get a couple clarifiers if I need to, but I will definitely be getting some oracle cards and pulling those on camera. But let's get into your predictions for the next 2 weeks. Alright, so we have the Queen of Wands, we love it. And then we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. And the Sun. So first things first, I think you guys are going to be super confident the next 2 weeks inside and out with the Queen of Wands here. If you've been planning on doing any sort of makeover, any sort of like glow up, then just know that it's happening in the next 2 weeks and it's gonna look great. We love it. I think you're gonna be breaking away from either a person, an environment, or a situation that didn't serve you with the Ten of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody or something that was causing you a lot of stress and anguish right here. It could even been somebody who is doing you wrong, who kind of like betrayed you in a way, who is taking stuff from you, whether it be like physical things with the Six of Pentacles right here, or just draining you in some way, shape, or form. If not physically, like money or materials or anything like that, then in a way of like draining your energy right here. I really think you're going to be moving away from that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. I really think you're going to be, like I said, happy, healthy, looking your best, feeling confident. The Sun here, you guys, I mean, I am filming this in the summer. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it is fine. But if you are watching this right when I upload it, then do you see you guys spending a lot of time outside and just enjoying, maybe even going on vacation for some of you guys as well with the Sun here. Just like a lot of happiness, joy, abundance coming in, just feeling your best and looking your best 100% in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, there's somebody or something here who is taking from you with the Six of Pentacles, or who is like, if they weren't necessarily taking from you, then they were, how do I say this? Like everything that they said or did or offered had strings attached. And I feel like it was really weighing you down with the Ten of Swords here. And it might have been a person, or it might have been a situation. It might have been an environment. It's general reading. Obviously, I can't tell exactly for everybody, but you guys are letting go of that in the next 2 weeks, 100% with this Ten of Swords in reverse. You're not letting this keep you down anymore. So let's see what this Ten of Swords was. Yeah, so we have Judgment in reverse. So this could have been, oh, if some of you guys are content creators too, there's somehow, some way you guys are moving on from either feeling the judgment from a lot of people online or being judged from a lot of people online, because judgment in reverse a lot of times can speak of like a bigger population, a bigger amount of people who are like throwing shade at you for some reason. And the Queen of Wands is a entrepreneur, a content creator, somebody who is seen a lot of the time. So if that does resonate with you, then you are definitely leaving behind kind of like most of the bad comments, most of these judgy words, judgy things that people are saying. Even if you aren't like a specific content creator, but you're somehow in the public, in the spotlight, or you work with a bunch of people or something like that, there's just something here with the Queen of Wands of being being seen. If you are kind of in a place where there are a lot of people judging you for whatever reason, then you're definitely walking away from that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're releasing that in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if you're technically going to be like leaving this environment or leaving the situation per se, but somehow, some way, there's something here, and it could be a glow up for some of you guys in the next 2 weeks that is just making you feel so much more confident, and you're like, I don't care what their opinions are, they're not going to keep me down. For other people, if it's not like actual judgment, then it could be self-judgment, self-criticism for sure with the Judgment in reverse, just being way too overly critical of yourself and your looks and what you do and who you are and how you present yourself to the world. You're definitely releasing that in the next 2 weeks with the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. This is like everything that you ever wanted, looking and feeling your best. So let's see the Six of Pentacles, what this is about. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's like a heavy burden. So let's see what this one is. The King of Wands. Oh, some people in this pile, if you are dependent on somebody in some way, shape, or form, especially if it's financially or in a material sense, dependent on them for a house, a home, a ride, whatever it may be, then you're not going to be dependent on them anymore with the Ten of Swords in reverse. In the next 2 weeks, you're going to be finding some abundance, some freedom, and some success in some way, shape, or form that you don't have to rely on others. The King and the Queen are also usually a match, a pair. I know people hate like love readings and stuff like that, but I do have to read it. They are a match or a pair, so some people in this pile might be either getting together with a significant other, going on vacation with a significant other, or even meeting somebody who you might not have known would have been somebody who's a significant other, but might turn into something more. So yeah, I just see you guys in the next 2 weeks really shining in the way that you're meant to shine. When I'm filming this, it is Leo season in the next 2 weeks, and that is totally the vibes I'm getting here. So just think anything with Leo. Literally shining your authentic self, being seen, anything that you deem is like bright and beautiful in you is exactly, and confident, 100% confident here with the Sun and the Queen of Wands. Like, you're not hiding anything, you're not scared of anybody, and this is like, not just like pretend confidence, this is like you are actually feeling and looking your best and doing your best here in the next 2 weeks. So let's get some oracle cards for you guys. All right, please tell me predictions for the next 2 weeks for pile 2. Look at that. Okay, so we have before the gathering. So it says celebration, anticipation, and vent. Yeah, like I said, I saw some of you guys going on vacation, but it might not actually be a vacation now that I'm looking at this one. So any sort of gathering. So if that is a vacation for you guys, then yes, I do see that. If it's just any sort of celebration where you can get together and have fun and just be yourself and look good, feel good, then that's 100% what this is. But yeah, I do see this as being also successful in something. If some of you guys have been looking for certain I don't know how to phrase this, like maybe not promotions, but if you've been looking for some sort of success or abundance in a specific way with the Sun here, then I do see that coming in with the celebration card. So let's get some predictions for the next 2 weeks for you guys. Just 2 more cards and then we'll be done with it. So we have the cunning woman, silent, observant, Willie, and then we also have humor. Look, she who laughs, humor, perspective, mirth. Yeah, so this card really reminds me of that judgment over there. So I do think you're gonna have less people judging you. If not actually them stopping judging you, then it's like you're just not gonna give a fuck. In some way, shape, or form, you're either actually getting rid of these judgmental people, this judgmental environment, this bad situation, this bad environment, whatever it is, or you're just like rising to a whole nother level and you're just like, girl, like what is that? How do you hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in. Like, this is like actual confidence. You're not fronting anymore. Like, this is actual real confidence where you're like, girl, your problems, like, you're self-projecting. That's not my problem. Like, I do think a lot of people are going to be looking at you in the next 2 weeks. I don't know in which way. I don't know if you guys are posting on social media, whether you're or not you're an actual content creator or you're just posting for fun. But I do think people are going to be looking at you, and no matter what they think, you're going to be like shining, looking good, feeling good. Yeah, and then finally in the next 2 weeks, this is literally the Sun card. She who laughs, humor, perspective, mirth. I just see you guys, especially if you're watching this when I put this up, which is during the summertime, I see you guys having a really good time, having fun, having a blast, feeling your best, and being confident. So yeah, that's all I see for you guys in pile 2 for the next 2 weeks. I hope you guys like it. Let me know down below if you have any like real life vacation or event you're going to, because I love to know like the real life situations behind the cards if you feel comfortable. If not, that's fine too. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose the Numite, then this is your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As you can see, I have pre-pulled your tarot cards. We have those right here. On camera, I will pull some oracle cards and also probably some clarifiers. I have needed them in the last couple piles. So let's get into your tarot cards and see what the next 2 weeks have in store for you. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse, we have the Chariot. We have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Moon. So I do think in the next 2 weeks there's going to be something that is unplanned happening with the Two of Wands in reverse. This is giving me like unplanned vibes, or like very last minute, hasty, like if there was planning put into it, it's very kind of like jumbled up and really fast planning. So yeah, there's something here that's very super hasty / like unplanned. However, I do see you guys moving forward in a positive direction with the Chariot here and trusting your intuition 100% with the Moon here. Four of Wands in reverse is giving me like a transition too. So some people in this pile might be unexpectedly moving, but like I said, only take that if it resonates, if it's already been like something's going on, because Four of Wands in reverse is conflict in your house or home, or conflict with your house and home, conflict with a place where you should feel safe, secure, and stuff like that, and instead you just don't. It's very unsteady, unsturdy here, unstable. A lot of lies, deceit, and just kind of a lot of complicated things happening with house and home in the next 2 weeks. But for whatever reason, this card is speaking to me the heaviest here, which means that I don't see it really. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna get to you, because that is a sad energy or a hard energy to deal with. But I just see you guys using your own determination, your own willpower, the Chariot, and just like moving forward, progressing very, very fast, very steadily, in a very positive manner to get over whatever this is. Which is why I think some people in this pile might be, if not moving particularly, then planning to move in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna get some clarifiers. Let's see what this is. Not moving, then it could just be like trusting your intuition to get through a situation, especially in regards to house and home, stuff like that. But let's get the Two of Wands. Let's get some, what is going on here? Okay, let's get some clarifiers for the Two of Wands. The Lovers. Oh, that would explain why it's not planned. That's like soulmate energy, but that's also like decisions. And look, that's trusting your intuition again. Then we have the Four of Wands in reverse again. That's like a transition. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Moon. Yeah, healing. The Moon, okay, so the Moon technically can mean lies and deceits and things that aren't seen underneath the surface. But to me, it's giving me very like, especially this Moon card, is very like intuitive vibes. It's not giving me really bad vibes. Yeah, look at that. 100%. Temperance in the Ace of Cups. There's a new love coming in here. 100%. I know people don't want to hear a love reading, but I'm just saying we got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. I have to read what I have to read. All right, let's clarify the Four of Wands. Three of Swords, releasing. Nine of Wands in reverse and Three of Swords, releasing sadness, sorrow, pain. Nine of Wands in reverse, a battle that's went on for a long time that is, you might feel overwhelmed with it, but it's close to being over. And then we have, there it is, the Two of Wands upright. Six of Swords in reverse, trying to move on, trying to transition, but having a hard time doing it. Page of Wands in reverse, frustration, delays. Yeah, it's hard to say for everybody, but over the next 2 weeks, there's definitely going to be a choice you need to make with the Lovers here. For some people, this could have to do with between two different lovers, if you will. But any sort of choice here that has to be made, it's going to be a big life decision with the Lovers here, and especially with all these like movement cards. It's like with the Four of Wands in reverse, you don't feel welcome in either a house, a home, an environment, and or in a relationship, because the Four of Wands can speak of marriage and celebrations and stuff like that. So there's just some sort of unwelcomeness here, and with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this has been going on for a long time. There's some sort of conflict, house, home, family, marriage, relationship conflict here. Once again, it would have been going on for a long time. So if this is going to resonate with you, this is going to resonate. If not, then it's probably not your pile. But I see someone or something coming in super unexpectedly for you guys in the next 2 weeks. And it could be a new romantic interest for some of you. For others, if you're already in a relationship or you're not looking for that or whatever, this could definitely be just any sort of partnership that benefits you in some way, shape, or form. It could be like a housing partnership, a job partnership, whatever. It's very unplanned though. You don't plan this out. It's unexpected. You're not looking for this, but you're taking this information, you're taking this opportunity, and you're rolling with it, because Ace of Cups, there's a new positive, friendly, like good vibes opportunity coming in. This could definitely be a friend, a lover, like I said, some sort of job opportunity that you are like super interested in. It could be like a creative job, a job that you have to kind of use your talents, your creativity, something like that. It's like this comes to you unexpectedly in the next 2 weeks, and after so much pain, frustration, conflict, feeling like you don't belong in this area, in this situation, in this environment, in this relationship, you kind of had to learn your lesson the hard way. Six of Swords in reverse. It was really hard. It took a long time for you to be able to transition to calmer waters, if you will, because on the original Six of Swords cards, it goes from this rough patch, rocky waters to like these calm waters. After so much delays, frustration, after so much burnout, feeling overwhelmed, you're finally ready to let go of this pain, to let go of this heartbreak, to move on, to heal. 100%. This is totally healing right now. And you're taking whatever this opportunity is, whatever this decision is, and you're literally moving forward, like strong and in a good manner. The Chariot, determination and willpower. You are progressing forward in a really strong manner. The thing is that there's no like, this is coming to you, and there's not going to be any like guaranteed on paper to this is working out for you, but in the next 2 weeks, you're just going to be listening to your intuition. I know that sounds so lame, but with the Moon card, it's just so strong to me here. It's like you guys are moving forward, trusting yourself, trusting your own voice, trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, and making this decision to go forward into this new path. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you guys. That's what I see. I mean, if this is with a new friendship or a new relationship, whatever it is going to be super healing. The moon, it might even happen around the moon. I don't know if it's like a new moon or a full moon coming up when you guys are watching this, but if there is a new moon or a full moon coming up, then 100% that's what this is talking about. Like I said, this isn't giving me like lies and deceit like the moon normally does. This is giving me like intuition, subconscious, trusting things that can't so obviously be proven or seen. This could even be like a soulmate or something, or a destined connection. I mean, obviously use your intuition and be like, you know, use your judgment on that. I'm not trying to, nobody should use that to, you know, with like a toxic relationship or anything, but yeah, in the next 2 weeks, there's definitely balance being restored, most likely in the form of a person with the Ace of Cups here, but whatever it is, even if it is a job opportunity or a partnership of whatever kind, it is in a good way. They mean well, it is a good way with the Ace of Cups here. So yeah, and I see you guys going for it. That's awesome. So let's get some oracle cards, the next 2 weeks predictions for pile 3. We have the, look at that. Readiness, bounty, plenty. That's 100% what I was saying. You guys are so ready to, you've been ready to leave the situation, but you haven't been able to for whatever reason. It's been dragging on. And in the next 2 weeks specifically, you're going to have options. The lovers here, there's going to be a choice. There's going to be a new person or a new opportunity with the Ace of Cups here. And it's very emotionally fulfilling, and it's very like their incentives, not incentives, what is that called? Their intentions are pure. And there's not going to be anything that really like proves this to you. It's just going to be like, how do you know? I just know. You're moving forward. You're not looking back. Like, this is awesome. All right. Can we get some predictions for pile 3 within the next 2 weeks? And then we finally have the merciful one, compassion, release, relief. Yeah, this is releasing you from this burden over here, this conflict, this feeling like you don't belong, this feeling like you're not wanted, this feeling of instability, being unsafe, unsecure with the Four of Wands in reverse here. You're being released from that by this opportunity, by this person, by this connection, by this partnership, by this decision that you make. Whoa! I literally was just about to say by this decision that you're making. Look at that. Sacrifice, offerings, decision. Yeah, I think this is going to be a no-brainer for you guys. I don't really know, besides like the Lovers card, what this is coming in. What is coming in the next 2 weeks for pile 3 that they're going to make this decision on? What? The Sun, happiness. Can you guys see that? Or is that way far away? Hold on. So we have the Seven of Cups. You're going to have options finally. And then we have the Chariot. It kind of flipped over, but it was in the upright position when it landed. The Star. I don't know what this is, but you're going to have options. And this is really happy with the Sun here. There's a lot of options here. So yeah, just trust your gut, trust your judgment, trust your intuition. And as far as I can see, at least, it's going to work out really well for you guys. So I love that. Anyways, that's all I see here. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know like the real life situation if you feel comfortable doing that. I always like to put like the real life situation that I'm reading. You know what I mean? Like I'm reading the cards obviously, but I always like to see what the real life situation of this would be. And then I'm like, oh my God, that's what it was. So if you feel comfortable, you could totally leave me a comment down below. If not, that's perfectly fine too. But anyways, that's all I see for you guys in pile 3. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys. Hello pile 4, if you chose a blue obsidian, then this is your reading. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled your tarot cards, even though these are the really small ones. But so yeah, I pre-pulled the tarot cards. We're going to see what predictions we have for you guys over the next 2 weeks. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. On camera, I'll probably pull some clarifiers. I have been doing that, and then I will pull some oracle cards as well. But let's get into your tarot cards. So the first one we have is the King of Cups, Page of Cups, Strength. There's a lot of cups. Knight of Cups in reverse. So over the next 2 weeks, I think you guys are finally going to take a stance and make some sort of move on something that you've been avoiding 100%, especially emotionally avoiding with all the cups here. I think you guys have been emotionally avoiding something really hard. This could be something that was super disappointing to you with the Page of Cups in reverse, something that didn't turn out emotionally as you had expected it to. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, this could be multiple different things. We are going to get some clarifiers, but this could definitely be, like I said, avoiding some sort of confrontation, avoiding some sort of maybe not confrontation, but what do you call it? Just avoiding some sort of conflict that you didn't want to have to deal with. Arguments, perhaps. Definitely could have to be about other people, especially like a relationship or something for you guys in this pile, since there is all the cups. But it could be anything that's emotionally, you guys are emotionally involved in and emotionally invested in. Knight of Cups in reverse. Something or somebody could have looked better, put on a better show than they actually like had the intentions of going through with. So if this was a person, this would be somebody who was like your knight in shining armor, or is trying to be like, you know, the charismatic, loving, datey type of person, but it was kind of not their actual intentions when they came to you like that. If this wasn't a relationship, if this was a job or something, then this could definitely be it looking better on the outside than it actually is on the inside. Something disappointed you here. Something wasn't what it seemed. And in the next 2 weeks, I think this has already happened. In the next 2 weeks, I do see you guys really pulling through it with the Strength card, making big moves here with the Strength card as well. And really taking control of your own emotions with the King of Cups here. Really being emotionally mature about your decisions, but also not letting your decisions in your emotional body override your sense of self-worth and your sense of intellect and, you know, thinking it through, really balancing the emotional side and the rational side of you when you make these decisions and move forward from here. So let's see what this is about. Clarify the Page of Cups. Oh, in reverse. That fell on the floor. Oh yeah, there's a lot of imbalance here. Oh yeah, look what it is. Sorry, I'm like bending over to grab this. I'm like, ugh. Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's some truth that came out here. I wouldn't be surprised for a lot of you guys. This is a relationship, but once again, it could be anything that you're super emotionally invested in. There's some truth that's coming to light here. This could be somebody cheating, somebody who is a liar. This could be somebody who just, like I said before, the Knight of Cups in reverse, who portrayed themselves to be one way and, you know, super charismatic, loving, creative, nurturing, that sort of thing. And it really was just like a ruse act. Yeah, just some sort of deception and or lie here with the Seven of Swords. It could even be somebody taking something from you. It's coming to light and you're super disappointed about this. You're super disappointed about this. Can we clarify the Knight of Cups? And by the way, I'm not seeing this in the next 2 weeks. I think this already happened. Okay, so we have the Eight of Coins and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you put a lot of time, effort, energy in with the Eight of Coins. This is something that you liked doing. So if it was a job, it was a job that you really wanted, you really liked doing. However, there's just something here that isn't adding up. They look better on the surface than they actually are like when you get into the nitty-gritty of it. This is a relationship, and this is one that you put a lot of time, effort, energy into with the Eight of Coins, and you really wanted to perfect it. Seven of Wands, you wanted to kind of hold your ground. You wanted to fight for this thing, right? But the Eight of Cups is on the back of the deck. I think you're finally going to be walking away from whatever this is, or at least coming to some sort of resolution with whatever this is. I do see you doing this from a really emotionally mature standpoint with the King of Cups over here. Like I said, you're really going to be balancing your emotions and your like rationality when you do this decision, when you make this move. You're gonna be really stubborn about this after. You're gonna be like, you know what, you pulled a fast one on me. The truth is what it is, but I'm moving on, man. Like I said, for some people this might actually be physically moving on, but for others it's just like, you know, however way that you can, that makes you still, that makes you in this King of Cups energy, you feel like very in control and emotionally mature still. So can clarify the Strength card. Yeah, halted progress, Three of Coins, people working together. I don't think you're going to be really working with this person or with these people or with this environment, this job anymore, with the Three of Coins here and the Chariot in reverse. It's like it's like halting. Even though you wanted to really bad. This is where the Strength card comes from. You wanted to so bad, but you're just like, no, I have to find my inner strength, inner willpower, what's best for me, and make this big move. And I don't think it's working for you anymore. Let me clarify the King of Cups. The Tower, yeah. This is messy. This is chaotic. And the Six of Cups in reverse, leaving the past behind. So yeah, I think that this person or this thing, whatever it is that you're very emotionally invested in the next 2 weeks, I really do think that you're going to leave this behind in some way, shape, or form. If not physically, then emotionally, you're going to be done with it, because it's chaotic, it's messy with the Tower here. It's destructive almost, like very chaotic, very like upheaval energy, upheaving you, what you've done, how far you've gotten with this Eight of Cups, or sorry, the Eight of Coins here, like just really like destroying kind of what you've already built and what you made, and you're done with it. So let's see some oracle cards for you guys in pile 4. Let's get some predictions for the next 2 weeks for you guys in pile 4. So we have, I think it's called Etheling. It says nobility, grace, and gratitude. Just think that whatever you guys are dealing with, if you're cutting it off completely, walking away from it physically, or just mentally, emotionally walking away from it, I think you're just going to deal with it like a boss. Like, not that, you know, you should have to deal with it, but I think you are going to deal with the situation like a boss. You're going to find this inner strength and be like, you know what, this doesn't need to halt me any further. Like, you don't need to be with me, but you're not going to stand in my way. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You're definitely going to take your stand. Nobility, this person, she is a queen, right? In this card, she is a queen. She's going to really say what she needs to say. She's really going to put the boundaries down and really kind of have that swords energy. The boundaries demand respect. But at the same time, she's not going to get petty. She's not going to get mean or whatever. You know what I mean? She's going to demand the respect that she deserves, get what she wants out of the situation, but also be very graceful when she handles the situation. That's the King of Cups over here, this emotional maturity that you guys are going to be having over the next 2 weeks when you deal with this situation. So can we clarify? Get 2 more. I've got 2 for each. Promise, contract, pledge. It says oath. Yeah, I got the feeling that it was a relationship for some of you guys. For some people, it could actually be because this person is getting married. It could be somebody that you are married to, but I think for a lot of you guys, this is a partnership of some sorts. Somebody that you were emotionally invested in, whether or not it was romantic, it's any sort of pledge, contract, promise that you made with another person. But once again, this could be a job type of situation too, because you do kind of like have a contract with your job. Anything that you had a contract with, that you made a pledge with, an oath with, a promise to anyone or anything, that's what this situation is about. And I think you've already dealt with this situation, to be honest. I think you've already had these disappointments or seen it coming. Like, I don't think this is any surprise for you, but I do think over the next 2 weeks you are going to be finally ending the situation in your favor, by the way. It's not going to be like ending you. It's going to be you ending it. And you, with this grace card, this nobility card here, it's like keeping your crown on while you do it. All right, one last card. And then we have the Ancient Elder Experience Lessons. Yeah, I just see you guys kind of, like I said, walking away with your crown on and just being like, you know what? Sucks because I spent so much time, after energy into this situation, maybe even so much money for some of you guys. I really wanted to learn. I really wanted to grow. I really wanted to master whatever this is, but it's not what I thought it would. This is very disappointing in some places. With some people, might even be very wow, why can't I talk? Say, for some situations and some people in this pile, this could have been very deceiving as well, and it's just a lesson you have to learn from it. So, but like I said in the beginning, I do see you guys learning from this and walking away with your crown still on, being a boss, being a queen, being emotionally mature. And even if they were the ones who pulled a fast one on you or deceived you in some way, shape, or form, you guys are going to be the ones who kind of have the last laugh in the end with how this is handled and how you walk away from the situation. So I hope that made sense. You guys let me know down below, like, real life situations, what's going on here, because I love to hear the real life situation that the cards are talking about. If not, that's fine too, but yeah, that's all I see for you guys in pile 4. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye, guys.